New World Order, Bishop Grady, let y'all know what the fuck going on for this BFN report. Stop the KKK, the Kings killing kings, man. You see the shit. We got, man. Check out blackfoxnews.com/shop and go get you some paraphernalia and support the movement. But check this out though. Two Reuters employees, journalists rather, Walone and Kya So hopefully I'm pronouncing their names right. You'll see the spelling in the captions, but nevertheless, salute to them. They actually were finally freed from the Burmese prisons. Now, they were jailed by Burmese militants and government officials or whatever because they said they violated the Official Secrets Act. But the reality is, as Reuters journalists, Reuters being a reputable journalist site internationally, they actually reported on the slaughter of Rohingya Muslims in Burma. They were, 700,000 being displaced, and you're talking about thousands being murdered by the Burmese military. So that's what that's about. And they even recently just won the Nobel prizes and were honored in Time magazine. So everybody knew about it. International pressure to do it, man. Green Warren graduate. The Bishop Grady, let y'all know what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Stop the KKK, the Kings killing kings. We all we got, fella. Man, check this out, yo. Go ahead, get you a shirt and support the movement at blackfoxnews.com/shop. Ladies, hold it down as well. The link is in the Instagram bio. But check this out, though. A group of over 550 former federal prosecutors that actually signed on to, you could say, a petition, or not a petition, but basically a statement basically saying that if Donald Trump were not the president, he would be charged with obstruction of justice involving the investigation going into whether he had colluded with Russia or not. That was headed by former FBI Special Counsel Robert Mueller, and this is based on the foundings that were actually in Robert Mueller's report that were released. And this is the redacted version where they were able to conclude, like, well, he definitely tried to he tried to get Mueller fired. He limited the investigation, and did quite a few other things that I've already reported on. So imagine if the unredacted report was out there. Green War on graduation. The New World Order, Bishop Grady, let y'all know what the fuck going on for this BFN report. Stop the KKK, the Kings killing kings. You know the shit, man. We all we got, man. Go ahead, get you a shirt at blackfoxnews.com/shop. Support the movement, as well as a bunch of other things or whatever. And you know what I mean? You find the link at the Instagram bio. But check this out, though. The current Attorney General, William Barr, was actually set to hand over a report, the unredacted Robert Mueller report, that actually went into whether there was collusion between Donald Trump and Russia, and whether there was any obstruction of justice going on. And he didn't meet that deadline that they had set. This was actually for Monday. And what he also did was this past Thursday, he basically I don't want to say reneged, because he was acting like he wasn't going to show anyway, but he was a no-show for a congressional hearing. Like, this type of shit is like, this is real brolic shit. So what they're going to do is tomorrow vote on whether he is in contempt of Congress, which is a criminal act. Green War on graduation. New World Order, Bishop Grady, let y'all know what the fuck going on for this BFN report. Stop the KKK, the Kings killing kings, man. Go ahead, get you a shirt. Another Black Fox News paraphernalia at blackfoxnews.com/shop. You can find the link in the Instagram bio. We'd appreciate the love and the support. Raise the confidence level of those around you, you dig? But check this out, though. The House Ways and Means Committee is a committee under the House of Representatives or whatever that has actually been looking into, most recently is known for requesting from the IRS that they submit 6 years of Trump's tax returns. And Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, how the fuck you pronounce his name, actually had already leaned towards, like, protecting Trump's constitutional rights and not really giving into that. But the deadline for that request was actually yesterday, and they didn't see any tax returns. Mnuchin actually replied saying that there was serious, like, legislative constitutional issues there, and he didn't really see any reason to do so. I'm paraphrasing, but it's clearly a lot of reason to do so. Green War on graduation. We'll do the Bishop Grady, let y'all know what the fuck going on for this BFN report. Stop the KKK, the Kings killing kings, man. And go ahead and get you a shirt too at blackfoxnews.com/shop. We'd appreciate the love and support the movement, man. Go ahead and get you some other BFN gear too, man. We official. But check this out, though. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo was actually at the Arctic Council meeting, and in this meeting, as you can imagine, Arctic Council or whatever, this has to do with the regions in the millions of square miles that are known to be in the Arctic, Alaska, anything up north, in the North Pole or whatever, and that's all relative anyway. But nevertheless, at this meeting, he actually praised the fact that sea levels are or that basically ice caps are melting at this like extremely dangerous rate. He's talking about how, you know, well, in the Arctic there's actually, you know, the Arctic actually holds 13% of the world's untapped oil and 30% of unused gas and all sorts of like uranium and gold and diamonds and all of that shit, whatever. So you already know how the fuck these crackers in the White House is thinking, man. Greenwald and graduate. The new world order, Bishop Grady laying on what the fuck going on for this BFN report. And stop the KKK, man. The Kings killing Kings. We all we got, man. We gotta represent, man. Go ahead, get you a shirt too and support the movement at blackfoxnews.com/shop. We greatly appreciate it. You can buy some other BFN paraphernalia there as well. Check this out though. Over in Turkey, man, motherfuckers is going rogue across the globe. If this is a globe with this whole motherfucking totalitarian type ruling dictatorship type shit that they got going on. But you know, Turkey is actually, the president of Turkey is Recep Tayyip Erdogan or whatever. He's part of the ruling party, the AK party. You know what I'm saying? Some gangster shit, right? But check this out though. In Istanbul, Turkey, it was the capital or whatever. They actually had elections. And because somebody from the opposition party had actually won the mayor seat or whatever, the election council, Turkey's election council, whatever, which is run by the AK party, straight up scrapped the results. And they basically said they're gonna have a redo for June 23rd, man. Greenwald graduation. We'll do the Bishop Grady laying on what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Stop the KKK, the Kings killing Kings, man. We all we got. Go ahead, get you a shirt at blackfoxnews.com/shop. We appreciate the love and the support, man. You can find the link in our Instagram bio. But check this out though. Over in Syria, now in Idlib and in Aleppo, whatever, there's been a lot of violence. Idlib being one of the last rebel strongholds of you know what I'm saying, like rebel forces that have been actually battling against the Syrian government, whatever. Well, Syrian government forces that actually led some airstrikes that actually killed 17 civilians within the past few days, and then there's been a bombardment of attacks in the past couple weeks or whatever. So this is like obviously alarming people. When people talk that last rebel stronghold shit, I think they really talking bullshit, because a lot of times you have like the kids of the seeds. If anybody's left and surviving this shit, they motherfuckers will grow up and be like, you know what, fuck them niggas, we gonna ride on them niggas, and then you have a new terrorist group. But that's what's going down. Also, Syrian civil defense, or aka the White Helmets, have been reporting that Russian warplanes have been targeting hospitals and all of that, and medical facilities in the recent weeks. Greenwald and graduate. We'll do the Bishop Grady laying on what the fuck going on for this BFN report. BFN, Black Fox News, man. And we got Black Fox News shop. Definitely go get you something, some paraphernalia, phone cases. We got pillows, towels, all of that or whatever. You can even get you some fly shit like this. Stop the KKK, Kings killing Kings, join the movement, man. You know what I mean? And at blackfoxnews.com/shop, you can find the link in the Instagram bio. But check this out, though. Acting Defense Secretary Patrick Shanahan actually said he's calling for an overhaul of the military's handling of sexual assault allegations in the military. A booming report came out that from 2016 to 2018, there was actually an increase in sexual assault reports by 38%. That's a lot. Now, I think the solution to this, and you know, let me just say, like, many of the attackers actually knew who their attackers, many of the victims knew their attackers personally, and you know, in a lot of cases there was alcohol involved. I mean, that's what you'd expect. But I think motherfuckers should start flying prostitutes and porn stars out to these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, just to like quell that, because you know, it's hard to be out there and you ain't getting no pussy, or you seeing people getting their heads blown off and all types of shit, whatever, but you can't fuck on nothing. Greenwald and graduation, though. We'll do the Bishop Grady laying on what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Go ahead, check out Black Fox News shop too, man. That's at blackfoxnews.com/shop. You can find a lot of gear that you can support us with, man. We talking about cell phone cases, pillows, towels, cool shirts and hoodies and shit like this. Stop the KKK, the Kings killing Kings, man. It definitely go a long way. But check this out though. Carolyn Meadows is the new head of the NRA, the National Rifle Association. She has had to apologize already. We talking about she only been in there a week. Already had to apologize for saying that Lucy McBath, a Georgia congresswoman, had only won her seat because she was a minority female, not because she was actually for gun control or gun control reform. Now, Lucy McBath is actually the mother of Jordan Davis, who back in 2012, he was 17 years old, and he was shot and killed in a car for playing loud music by some shithead that actually ended up going to jail. But the crazy thing about the NRA is they really don't know how much support they would have from the black community if they just fucking kept their mouth shut and wasn't so racist. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Y'all need to hear that. Green Wall and graduation.